here. My name is Andrew. I'm a certified recovery coach, a peer support specialist, a nationally recognized mental health speaker, the developer of drumming sounds, and evidence-based approach to utilizing group drumming in sound medicine. I'm an author of a book called The Sacred Seven, Your Guide to the Wholeness of Self-Identity. And each morning for the past few years, I have been celebrating the morning with morning prayers. And so grateful to invite you. Sean is in the house. Blessing, Sean. Grand rising, brother. Hey, if you have a prayer request, please let me know in the comments what your prayer request is. I'd love to pray with you, be in faith with you for whatever you are hoping God will do in your life. So today's a good day for us to come together, us to walk in the miracle of our spirituality, and to live beyond the destructive forces of this world. You know, this world is going through so much, and those of us that are believers, we really are beyond that. Oh, here we go. I was looking for my cedar and my sage. Got to get some cedar going here, some sage. All right, Monica, welcome. Blessings. So good to see you. Grand rising. Blessings to you. All right. Well, let me know who's on here. Send me some thumbs up. Tap the screen. Let's go, friends. We got a travel day today, so I'm going to jump on here and share some prayers. And then I'm headed off to play some pickleball. So we landed in Flagstaff last night to a beautiful rain. Incredible rain, guys. It was so nice. It was just beautiful family. It was like, yeah, it was nice. Cooled it down. Air was clean. There's no smoke. It's just been beautiful. We did go through the Kaibab fire, and that was pretty devastating to see. It's been several years since we were up in the Kaibab National Forest, and it's definitely changed up there. Mama Gaia here, Mother Earth, is going through some major changes, and we are witnessing them, relatives. We're witnessing them. They're pretty intense to witness, I'll tell you that. It is pretty intense. So we're just trying to do our best. Grand Rising, Angela, blessings to you. Thank you for being here. So grateful for you. We're a little earlier than what we have been.
It's 8:30 how it has been.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay, cool. We're on time then. Time it changes when you're on the road all the time. We're in Arizona time now, which is my favorite because it never changes. It's just rigid. I haven't played pickleball in days, so I'm pretty excited to go play a little bit, get my body going. I did a good workout yesterday. I did a combination of some shadow boxing, some resistance training, and some yoga, and felt really good just to stretch it out, you know. And I did probably about 45 minutes, did some abs too. Me, myself, I always have to include some movement into my day, or it's just a subpar day. You know, I have my morning routine definitely, and part of it is moving my body. I feel like our bodies are the temple of God, so it's important for us to take care of them. You know, are you hydrating? Are you, you know, doing some exercise, getting your body moving? Are you dancing? You know, dance is probably one of the best ways that you can bring in really a great power into your body. Good morning, blessings, grand rising. So good to be here with everybody. Make sure you tap the screen, relatives, tap the screen. Let me know you're here. Let's get this out there so we can get some people here for the morning prayers. You know, prayer is a place that you meet with the Creator. It's a place that everyone is able to enter into. And yet so many are reluctant to set their day up with prayer. When you give yourself over to gratitude and you optimize your relationship to the Creator, good things are going to happen. Skoden, blessings. Good to see you. I hope we get to see you this week. I haven't talked to Monica about going to the Santa Fe market yet, but I think it might be a fun surprise for her.
Let's go. If he's not busy, let's go get some of those fried green chilies.
Yeah, that would be great. Fried green chilies. We'd love that. So grateful for you. If you have a prayer request, please put it in the comments. Yate Abene. So good to see you, relative. Blessings and grand rising. Hajoni to you. Sean Don in the house. Blessings, blessings, blessings. So good, everybody. We got a good group of people here this morning already. So I feel like I'm going to drop into the prayer. Believing with all of you for what your heart desires. Oh, thanks, Angela. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. I always appreciate it when you invite friends that are going through something or family going through something, or if there's somebody out there that needs a little bit of encouragement. You know, one of my major gifts is encouragement. And I feel like I'm living my best life when I'm able to encourage others and help them through the struggles of their life. You know, there is a place, I promise you, that we can reach where all of the struggles fade into the simplicity of walking out our spirituality. And when we're walking in the authority of our spirituality, we're living in the way of beauty. And beauty manifests all around us. You know, it's limitless, the potential that's inside of all of us when we allow ourselves to simply be. And by being, what I mean is looking at things that come into your life without an immediate judgment, you know, instead realizing that something is going on your behalf. Something is working out through you for a blessing. And sometimes that's difficult when we're in the destructive forces of this world. This world has got so many different arrows that it's trying to aim at us. And each one of those arrows has a tip. You know, addiction is one of them, jealousy is another one, envy is another one, gluttony is another one, greed is another one. You know, all of these arrows, their tips are designed to keep us from being in our spirituality. And when we have the shield of our faith to protect us, even the arrow that flies by night has no place in our lives. Even the unseen destructive forces of the enemy, we are able to navigate with the power of love and gratitude. There are those that would come against you and speak lies and deceit and curses, even. But I want you to know that God has your back and your ancestors have your back, and the holy people are here for you. There are so many that are for you that if you could see with spiritual eyes those that are rooting you on, you would feel like you are a rock star in a stadium of fans. That's what's going on because of the truth of the power of God in you. See, the relationship that you have to the incorruptible place of love is a place that permeates every cell of your being and gives you the authority over the principalities of darkness. If you try to wage war against the enemy of the love that's in you with carnal tools, you're just going to find yourself in a destructive pattern. This world wants to give you pills for your depression. It wants you to get all kinds of different things to keep you from realizing the potential of your spirituality. And I'm not saying that there isn't a time for those medicines. What I'm saying is activate those medicines with prayer. If you're taking medicine for your cancer, if you're taking medicine for your depression, your anxiety, your psychosis, whatever you're going through, pray with it, relative. Sing a song to that medicine. Activate the space of spirituality, because ultimately this experience that we are having right now is a spiritual experience. There is so much going on behind the veil that we need to have the authority of our spiritual practice to see. And our spiritual practice is one that brings forward revelation. It shows us the intimacy of what's going on within us. It reveals to us the power of spirituality in our lives. We begin to feel into the energy. We begin to have intuitive knowing. We begin to see into the spirit realm. And when we do that, there is a great blessing that happens. a great blessing of restoration and freedom. These are the things I've witnessed. The scientists out there, they have the telescopes so they can look into the vastness of space. They have the microscope so that they can look into the germs and the smallness of this world. They have radio dating. They have so many different tools that they can use to see beyond their perception, to witness beyond their perception. Yet us that are spiritual, we have a science as well. Our spiritual tools that we're able to see into the infinite vibration are our drums, our feather fans. They're the medicine of our altar. They're the blessings of our prayers. They're the ability to ask the Creator, give me the vision to see, give me a heart to feel. It's our song that we have in us. All of these things are the spiritual technologies that give us the ability to realize this world beyond the limitations of our own perception. And you are one that are called to this. You are one that is called to be in a world in which you are living beyond the material into the spiritual. And I'm so grateful to be surrounded by people that are spiritual people. You know, when I have spiritual people in my life, I feel like, man, it's reflecting the goodness of God. Good morning, Ruel. Good morning, Bob. Blessings and grand rising to you. And to put language on that which cannot be named really is just a fragment of the truth. You know, oftentimes people will get into the semantics of, well, what's the name of God? Well, here's the truth. The truth that I've come to realize is that God's vastness is so much more superior than language, that God cannot be contained between a capital letter and a period. If you think God can be contained between a capital letter and a period, you're missing the mystic. You see, we live in the revelatory relationship that gives us the ability to walk in all my relations. When we walk in all my relations, we realize that the essence of the creative force of the universe is inside of the mountain, the river, the stream. It's inside of the tree. It's inside of the four-legged. It's inside of all of God's creation. And creation itself is giving itself over to worship. Creation is dancing, creation is singing. The force of the living God is inside of all things, and it's wanting us to realize this. Because the more that we realize this, the more that we stay in a place of deep obedience to walking in love. And when you walk in love, there's nothing that can hurt you. Trust me, relatives, there is no power, no principality, no curse that has authority over you. As the son of two family members that died of drug related causes, I know generational curses. I know the curse of my own family feeding me drugs. You know, the first person to give me methamphetamine was a family member. I did heroin with my dad. You know, the curses are real, and the illusion is a very powerful form of deception. When you begin to walk in your spirituality and you allow for your love of God to guide you in your life, those destructive forces become clear as day. And you realize that those things that people wanted to use against you are now being used for the glory of the spirituality that is inside of you. I remember Natsamvaya, the Hopi medicine man, telling me when a time when I was being hurt by many people online, people were judging me, coming against me, saying all kinds of negative things. And there's still a lot of negative people out there. If you're trying to do good, they're going to try to come against you. That's a part of your initiation. Realize that that initiation is an opportunity for you to rest into the authority of God and say, man, something good is going on, huh? Woo! Natsamvaya, he said, when those people come against you, you need to thank them for adding to your life. And I didn't understand what he was saying when he said that. It took me years to realize what he was truly talking about. When people are adding to your life, they're giving you energy. You see, those that have come against you, those that have tried to distort you, those people are giving you energy. And through our spirituality, we are given an opportunity to see that the destructive forces of the wicked one no longer have any place in our camp, for we have been restored to the path of the pollen. We've been restored to the path of the blessings. Oh, really, Ruel? You're playing pickleball? That's so good to hear. That's awesome. So good. I love when we get to have activities that nurture us socially and physically, and playing games is one. You know, for tens of thousands of years, human beings have designed games to help them socialize. And it's very healthy for us to play games. What isn't healthy is us to lose our compassion for competitiveness. And this is something that happens in pickleball. A lot of times when I'm playing pickleball, I'll get a person on the other side of the net, and these people will want to like drill the elderly woman that I'm playing with. And I'm like, dude, this woman isn't able to take that ball. Like she's so then it gets me to a place where I'm like, okay, if you're going to play like that, then I'm going to play my best. And you know what happens? We usually beat them pretty bad. When I'm playing against an elder, I try to keep the ball within their range, not to try to humiliate them or make them look like they're less than. But what I try to do is let them know that they have the ability to keep the ball in play and edify them, lift them up, because I would rather have a good game than win. And this is something important for all spiritual people. You know, unless we're in competitive, like unless we're in the race that is going to give us a medal, you know, the thing is our compassion must shine through even in the world of competition. Now, there's also another argument to that. And that argument is why would you ever not be your 100% best when you're playing? And what I realize is that the level of my best is to keep the ball in play. You see? So, what I'm doing is I'm playing to the best of their ability and the best of my ability to keep the ball in play. And I have a lot of fun doing that. That's how I play. And it's a lot more fun to have a great game like that than it is to just totally whoop up on somebody unless they deserve it. Now, let's say that I'm playing with a group of three guys that are, or even two guys and two ladies, or two ladies that are super good. The other day when we were in Twin Falls, there was this woman. She was a 5-0, and she was no joke. That woman was really good, and I was hitting the ball to her all the time because I wanted to get to that level. When I'm playing against a better player, I'm going to hit the ball to them because they're going to help refine me. Just like it says that iron sharpens iron. You need to be around people that are going to refine you. Don't go hang out with the bums at the bus stop and be there, with them drinking and doing God only knows what. Get around some spiritual people, some people who have entrepreneurial ideas that want to grow their business, that want to do something for community. You know, oh, excuse me. These are the people that are going to help refine your game and help bring you up. We can all be there for one another and we can all do our best to help encourage each other. Yet, if the person who is next to you isn't able to hold space for you, you have the authority to find somebody who can. Thank you, Sean. Bless you too, brother. All right, we're going to go ahead and pray now. Man, I needed that blessing because something came over me here. All right. I'm going to bless up the space. Here we go, relatives. Virtual smudge. Bless yourself with that medicine. All right, here we go, relatives. Let's drop into the prayer. So, inviting you into this prayer place, this is a prayer place for the agnostic, the atheist, the Christian, the Hindu, the Muslim, the Jew. It's for all people. It's a place, if you follow the old ways, you're welcome here. Whatever your higher power is, you are welcome here. If that's science, it's here. Whatever your heart desires in this place of the authority of love, you are welcome. And Father, Mother, Creator, we thank you for this opportunity to rest into this eternal prayer place that was founded before the creation of time. We thank you for the above place, the below place, the inside place, the east, the south, the west, the north, and all the holy ones that have assembled themselves here, the Gan, the Kachina, the Yebiche, the holy angel light beings, Creator, that protect us in the unseen realms, and those that have come before us, our ancestors. We thank you for our moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunties, uncles, cousins, sons, daughters, our husbands, our wives, Creator, even the partners that you have molded for us before the foundation of the earth, those that are representing the love that you have for us. Creator, I thank you for bringing those partnerships, those relationships to my relatives that are gathered here. Any loneliness that they have, Creator, I pray that that energy would be used to mold their perfect love. And Creator, we thank you for their beloved, even in your hands right now, being molded as their hearts are being refined to receive the perfect relationship for them. And I thank you, Creator, for making all things good, for using your beautiful prayer and our prayer to join together so that we would live in the significant power of our spirituality. Creator, I thank you for the air, the water, the fire, the earth, gravity, time, and your Holy Spirit guiding us. And I thank you for the presence of the Holy Spirit here, lifting us up to allow us to utilize the gifts that you have brought forward, the gift of prophecy, the gift of healing, the gift of encouragement, the gift of works, the gift of speaking in the angelic tongues, Creator, that we would know the presence of your Holy Spirit here today. And Creator, I pray a special blessing over my dear beloved Monica, my beautiful, sexy, sensual woman, Creator. I thank you for her. I thank you for the gift of her eyes, for the long, beautiful hair that she has, Creator, for the strength in her body, for her imagination, creativity, and innovation, all of the giftings that she brings to us, Creator. I thank you for them. I thank you for her, Creator, for who she is in all the parts of her being. Creator, I lift her up to you and I pray your blessing over her family, over every single part of her life, Creator. Thank you for restoring relationships to her that she desires, Creator. Thank you for making a way for her to prosper exceedingly and abundantly above anything that she can ever hope or imagine. Bless her today in all the work that she does and all of the creative ideas that come to her. Thank you for my beloved. Creator, I come before you now with a petition for my dear brother Sean. I thank you for his ministry that he does, all of the comedy that he does, Creator, to bring laughter and joy to the world. Also, I pray, Creator, that you would continue to bless him as he refines the education of the utilization of the blessings and the giftings that he has for those that are dealing with mental health concerns. Creator, this is a man that has gone through the fire, Creator, has gone through some very challenging times in his life. And I know that you were with him from the very moment of his birth. And you have an assignment for him, Creator. And I thank you for that. I thank you for being a light to his footsteps, a shield to protect him from even the arrow that flies by night, for silencing the voice of the accuser in his mind, Creator, and those that would create accusations against him outside of his mind, Creator. I pray that you would silence those voices, that he would know the presence of the stillness of the love of God in him, Creator. And I thank you for that. Holy One, bless him right now. Restore him back to that place emotionally, spiritually, financially, Creator. Any burdens that are in his life, I pray you would lift them. Creator, I thank you for my dear sister Angela, and I pray your blessing over her, Creator. Thank you for allowing for her to be gifted with the presence of the Holy Spirit and to open her heart to the joy that is being imparted to her through the prayers that have manifested in her life. Creator, loosen her to walk the road that is lit before her and allow for the presence of the Holy Spirit to give her the gift of sight, that she would see into everything that is going on into her life and know that your blessed beauty is upon her. Creator, I thank you for giving us the codes to impart the wisdom to those that are in need of seeking your love. And Creator, I pray a blessing over my dear brother Skoden, Creator. I thank you for my brother as he sings songs, as he plays the drum, Creator, and as he creates art. I pray that the people that need to see his art, Creator, and that would give to him through reciprocity would manifest on his path. Creator, he's going into the Santa Fe Indian Market, Creator, and I pray that you would already go upon the hearts of those that are called to purchase art, to come to his booth, Creator, and to bless him. Right now, Creator, I pray that you would move and send forward an angel to whisper to those individuals, Creator, to bring them to his art, that he would receive the blessings of knowing that his art is valuable, Creator, even more valuable than he can imagine. I pray that they would pay more than what he asked for, Creator, that they would give him even blessings beyond his own ideas and concepts, Creator. And I thank you for that. I thank you for loosening favor in his life. You have said, Creator, that the heart of the king is in the hand of the Lord. And I pray that you would direct the water course like you direct the river to bring flow into my brother's life, that he would celebrate the victory of this prayer, Creator, and the victory of him knowing that there are those that care about him and are praying for him. Creator, I thank you for my brother, my dear Uncle Bob, Creator, and I pray a blessing over his ministry of being in community. And I pray that you would allow for him to see the blessings. Creator, sometimes he feels tired. I pray that you would renew him with strength of the youth, that you would give him the vision of his youthful spiritual self, and that you would bless him right now in accordance with your will. I thank you for Ruel and the blessings that have manifested in his life. Creator, I thank you for the spiritual giftings that are coming to him and the extension of the artistic work that he does through his marketing skills. Creator, bless him as he grows drumming sounds, as he's used by you, Creator. Bless him with spiritual giftings, financial, emotional, and loosen him from any captivity, Creator. I pray a blessing over his home. I thank you for allowing for him to live in a place in which the grief that he feels is now fortified to the presence of your Holy Spirit. Reveal his father to him, Creator. Let him know that his father is rooting for him and that he's there with him, blessing him. Also, Creator, I pray for his sister that's going through something right now that she hasn't revealed yet, Creator, but I pray that she would be blessed in her heart, that you would open her heart to the blessing of your authority, and that your Holy Spirit would shine through her, that she would be gifted as a woman of God and call into her life relationships that reflect the beauty of love and trust. I thank you for her, Creator. I thank you for my relatives that have just joined me here, and I pray your blessing over every aspect of their lives. Holy One, let there be a blessing today as we are used by you. Let us be used today, Creator, to show the world the love of God and help us walk into the authority of our spirituality as we release ourselves to this blessed space of love and gratitude. All right, Creator, I pray a blessing over my dear sister Lisa. Thank you for moving in the seen and unseen parts to make a way for her. And I pray a blessing of peace. I pray a blessing of patience and a blessing of love over her, Creator. Let the angels whisper to her of the goodness of her heart, and let her beauty reflect to all those that she comes in contact with. This is a blessed woman of God that has so much faith, Creator, and I pray your blessing over her. I also pray a blessing over all those that have given to this ministry. Creator, you know the names of all those that have blessed us emotionally, spiritually, and financially. And Creator, I thank you for so many of those that are out there supporting this ministry, even right now. Creator, I thank you for our dear sister Lynn. I thank you for Jim and Sharon, Creator. I thank you for John and Christina, Creator. I thank you for, oh goodness, there's so many, Creator. Kat and Jeffrey and Mac, Creator. Thank you for Moses, Creator. Thank you for so many that have blessed this ministry. Thank you for JJ in India. Thank you, Creator, for all the good things that you're doing in the seen and unseen parts, and bring forward the blessings here for the newness of our ministry's growth. Creator, continue to grow this ministry, continue to bless those that are walking beyond the distortion of religion today, and bring forward the alchemy of the blessings of our love for one another. Let us be like the shining city on the hillside, drawing in the weary. All right, relatives, thank you so much for joining me here. We're going to go ahead and open our day in the way of beauty. So if you'd like to say it with me, beauty above, beauty below, beauty beside, beauty in front, beauty behind, beauty within. I am, we are made beautiful again. Love you so much. Blessings to you on your day. Hope you have a great day today, and I'll see you tomorrow.